Lessons written, bridges burn. Space demands your everything. On the DW3 now. For such a trade, fought it proves. Victory obtained no way. Fly dangerous, fly dangerous, fly dangerous, fly dangerous.
Why? Why do you do it? You explore for fame, perhaps for glory of being the first, or maybe you desire to be rich. It needs to be done. Someone has to do it. Explore the galaxy. Be the first. Be famous.
Oh, where no one's ever gone before. Exotic new life, wondrous nebula. Explore the galaxy. Explore the galaxy. Explore the galaxy.
Elite dangerous, Commander. Elite dangerous. What if I'm there? Come find out. What if I'm there? What if I'm there?
Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Charts are blank and sensors clear. All these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, found my place.
Oh, welcome in. Anonymous, good to see you. Because Gamer on YouTube, good to see you also. So, okay, I was just going to check my overlays are working. Okay. You said you were coming up on a couple of non-notable stellar phenomena. Where are you at? Fearful Egg. That's the same emote Anonymous uses. Welcome in also. Are you not in the FleetCom group there, because? And there's Arcanic over there looking for his green gas giant. Ah, smart, smart. Yeah, don't waste time turning in. Someone else might pass through there and turn in before you. At any rate, I'm on my way to waypoint 7 over here. I'm waypoint 9. I'm at waypoint 7 now. I doubled back simply to transfer my Caspian that I bought at Rainbow's End here to our squadron fleet carrier, which I have high hopes will be heading back to the bubble before I get there, so I don't have to wait 130 whatever hours to transfer it, blah blah blah. And I had high hopes that the Community Goes DSS probe would be available so I could transfer it also, but not going to happen. I did engineer the FSD that I could get with the Caspian, and the best I could get was like almost 30 light years, and that's not even enough jump range to jump out of that system. So the only way to get it out of there was to transfer it. So at any rate, I will keep going. 227 jumps to go. I may, I won't do that all tonight, of course, but I may divert to go look at some of the points of interest or something. But we'll see. Fearful Egg. I know that name. Sorry I haven't streamed a whole lot lately. Real life and everything's been going on, plus lack of interest. I have been playing the game, I just haven't streamed it. Well, it depends on, oh, why isn't my text-to-speech talking? It's supposed to be talking. Hang on. Maybe toggling it on and off will take care of that. Let's try not to slap the star here. And hopefully the text-to-speech will start talking now. So I didn't even check the count. I didn't check to see if the system was already discovered. And somehow I have the wrong thing there. Okay. Too many clicks. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I had to focus out of the window so it didn't honk. Oh my God, Aqua!
Jump scare.
Hey, the jump scare is working, unlike yours.
Ocker7 said smiley face.
How are you tonight? Today, whatever time it is there.
Ocker7 said guess what? At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said disclosure. I didn't see Hades Restat Flyu Prow No ID 90 and Gleipnir Pru Prow YEAG 0.
I'm probably not going to see them either. What am I supposed to guess there, Ocker? You got a new computer?
Ocker7 said FS25 now has hunting in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Ocker7 said I wish.
Well, that's a cool DLC or update. Now you can go hunting too.
Ocker7 said it's a mod.
Oh. Those mods, how people mod games and do stuff is beyond me. How they do that stuff. It's magic. I'm very happy that Elite Dangerous doesn't have mods.
Ocker7 said, but I get to shoot shit.
Always a fun thing.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said Hades Rest is a pair of fiery ringed landable worlds closely orbiting a red giant star. At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said Gleipnir is advertised as no planets here, but no fewer than 6 Class B stars in 2 triple orbit configurations. This is a very rare configuration so far from the core.
Yeah, I came across 6 stars the other day. I thought that was unusual. I don't think they were all Class Bs by any means. But I do remember actually pulling up the system map because the orbits, they were very close together. The pairs of them or the triplets or whatever, they were very close together. And that's about all I remember about it. I moved on. We got 14 bodies here.
Ocker7 said way back when, I found a 10-star system.
Wow. I found 92 bodies in the system the other day. That was disappointing. There was nothing in it, of course. And I scanned every single body.
nothing's gonna hold us in.
Oh, I like that song.
The stars are ours for taking every sister.
Powerful. And it says my name. It yells my name. I'm awesome. I'm great.
Ocker7 said, lurk. Bacard Essen said lurk signal received. Ocker7 thanks for visiting.
Yeah, Ocker, thanks for visiting. Have fun hunting and shooting shit.
There's your triumph now.
System scan complete.
Found an Earth-like world the other day too, but
At
it
Bacchus Gamer
sucked.
4530 said that music was well timed to my glide boom.
Looks like ads are going to start on Twitch any moment now. Where'd you go, Fearless? Are you still there? Fearless Egg? And because is that music loud enough? I mean, to hear it when I'm not talking. 15 bodies here.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said good volume. At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said 07.
Okay.
Fearful Egg said I'm still here. I just got interdicted, so I was evading stuff.
I understand. I understand. What are you flying?
But I know that this is real. Every night I look up.
I don't mind getting interdicted by NPCs usually, unless I'm in my Type 9. That's pitiful trying to get away from them.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said note to self. If there is more than one NSP in a system, visited them first so you don't forget which you've been to. Laughing face.
Well, there's only 2. You go to one. Yeah, then you visit them together. Oh, what's this? We might have Stratum Tectonica
Fearful
here.
Egg said I'm trading rares for merits in my Caspian.
Oh, well, your Caspian shouldn't have any trouble evading then. Lead Observatory course telling me there's a chance of Stratum Tectonica so far. I already have a substantial amount of bios from my trip to the fleet carrier from Rainbow's End, with no place to turn it in there, so I still have it. Probably about 800 million or so. By the time I get to wherever we're going, assuming I don't die in the process, should have a good turn in. I promised Commander Tony Curtis a couple of $1 billion of credits last stream, so this will help towards that. I have plenty of money already, but what I earned tonight will probably pretty much take care of that.
Rookbowo said, what's up, glad to see you're still streaming.
Hey, Rook the 2, thanks for dropping in. You need to stream too. I haven't seen you streaming in a long time. Well, I've never seen you streaming. I just have your account there. How you been doing? I haven't heard from you. You need to text me every once in a while and tell me you're alive. It looks like it's behind the star here, so. Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much.
Said, well, yeah, since I got home from DC, I've been working, got 3 jobs RN lol.
I usually stream about 3 times a week, but I haven't been doing that in the last week or so. 3 jobs. Yeah.
Can you hear the stars calling?
Let's see what we have here. Have you, I'll just talk to you on the phone sometime. Hope you've been doing okay, though. Hope Claire is doing well. Where the hell are you hiding at? Whee! There it is.
Rookfawo said, yeah, I just wanted to hop in and see how y'all doing. She's good moved in.
Oh, good. Maybe your cats will get fed then. We got to go to BC2 and see if that stratum tectonica is there or not.
Through the dust in the night, we burn ahead, never slowing.
I do appreciate you dropping in. Be sure you drop in and say hi. And once you, if you ever get back into streaming or something, let me know. If I don't catch you while you're on, I'll make an effort to do that. Why isn't the text-to-speech talking again? It does that. It's supposed to be reading these things off, and I have to toggle it off and back on to get it to work. It just does weird things. Got 3 jobs. Huh.
Rookfawo said he'll have to see streaming's fun, but I get home and sleep almost instantly.
Yeah. That's another thing. I'm always tired. I don't know why. I sleep all the time. I did cut some grass, though. James next door came over and cut some of the real high grass. And I replaced the carburetor on the lawnmower, and I finally got it running. Actually, as soon as I replaced the carburetor, it started right up. So I'm able to cut grass again. We'll see how it goes from there. I have my light turned down right now. Usually I have my ring light and stuff on, but I don't really need it. See if we can avoid doing that.
Rookfawo said the lighting looks top-tier streamer quality.
Well, if I turn on all the lights, it's better. But I don't have this ring light right in my face. I need to get it offset to the side. But I'm going to be moving my streaming stuff into the other room. The Sam's room, and I've got the Linux systems all set up in there right now.
Rookfawo said the softer lighting seems better emo, especially if I'm in the dark.
And it's a lot better on my eyes, I tell you. Let's get up here and get this done. Notice I'm avoiding telling people who you are. I'll let you do that if you choose to. Yeah, usually I go full screen. But when I'm talking to people, I like to let them see my face. You should play this game. You own it. You should play it. Get into it. It's a lot different now. A lot more stuff added to it. I'm out here real far from civilization with what's called the Distant Worlds 3 expedition. There's thousands of other commanders out here doing what I'm doing and sightseeing.
Rookfawo said, fair enough, I'd do the same, but no camera lol. I did play it for a bit around 3 months ago, actually.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Think we're going to be doing a loop of shame. Yes, indeed. A tactical placement loop. Exclamation loop is the command, folks.
Rookfawo said did a lot of the pirate missions and tried to get into it, but I suck at doing the missions.
You don't have to do missions. You can just go to a Hazres and kill pirates. And there's some new ships now too. For
Fearful
Party
Egg
in a
said,
demonstration of piloting skill has performed 142 loops of shame. Pitiful.
Rookthawoo said I figured, but I usually gotta have a goal or I get lost rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
yeah. Thanks for that, Fearful. I was going to do it myself. Glad somebody's listening. 2 probes. I can do it in one because I got the super duper probe, right? The one that I'm still waiting on for another one from the Rainbow's End station. Where is the stratum? There's a stratum. Stratum Tectonica. 19 million credits. Base value. Let's go get some. That's 95 million with a discovery bonus. Since no one's been here before, I'm going to get the discovery bonus.
Rookthawoo asks same phone and everything?
Yes.
Fearful Egg said a session without a loop of shame just means you are not playing correctly.
Well, I wish I really knew what my actual loop of shame count is. It's way, 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 way higher than that. But I had to, when I created the command, I had to start the counter at somewhere, so I just started it at 0. It's probably closer to about 1900. I started to say 2100, but I really don't know. I know it's a lot. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Yeah, and if you decide you want to get back into the game, Rook, I have a Satec joystick you can have, which I've never used since I got it from you.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said I heard it say 140 something and thought, rookie numbers, laughing face.
You're not wrong. Everyone does loops of shame. Especially me.
Rookthawoo asks I'll send you a message tomorrow since I'm off. And the joystick with the throttle?
Yeah, you can have it back. You don't even have to buy it from me.
Rookthawoo asks what are you using right now?
The one, the other one you gave me, the Thrustmaster, T-Flight X. I tried using the Satex, but the throttle is so stiff. I don't like it. Plus, it feels like a toy. The joystick feels like a toy compared to this one, even though this one's not as good. I'm just used to this, and I've got muscle memory for all the stuff. I started to land, but I shouldn't land because there's no bios there. Whee! That's what shields are for.
Rookthawoo said, yeah, sadly it wasn't cheap either, but it wasn't expensive, definitely lasted longer than I thought.
This T-Flight, I might actually buy another one of these because, well, I'd also like to look at the T-16,000s or something, but I don't know. I don't really need a second joystick, but if I'm going to switch between this Windows and my Linux boxes, I'll be streaming on Linux here. I mean, I can play the game under Linux now and stream, but I just haven't got all the with bells and whistle alerts and stuff all working as well as I want yet. Or interaction with chat. Excuse me. It's easy. This is easy money. The exobiology is the easiest way to make money as far as I'm concerned. Good money. Good money. You get money for just scanning things and stuff and mapping surfaces and things, but it pales in comparison. Like this biology I got right here is the highest paying, well, it equals the second highest paying technically.
Said 07.
But it pays really well. Tortoise 414, welcome in. Haven't seen you. I've seen you online, but I haven't been streaming, so that's probably why I could say I haven't talked with you or seen you in a while. I see you online though.
Rook the Woe said, haven't seen that salute in ages since the natural selection 2 days ago.
Oh, well, everybody's got their own emoticons. Like I have this one.
Bacard Essen said Bacard 13 salute.
Anonymized has one. Other people have their own variants of that. You can use mine. I don't think you have to be a subscriber. I think.
Rook the Woe said, oh lord, people used to spam that when matches finished in natural selection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't know what you was talking about there. Okay.
Tortoise 414 said, I've left the DW3 fleet and heading back to the bubble.
But you know,
Probably still a month travel ahead of me.
I've thought about doing that myself, but you know, I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. This is pretty much all I do in the game is exobiology, unless I had an urge to go back and do some more colonization. Oh, well, since you're here, Rook.
Rook the Woe just redeemed USB disconnect sound.
Since you're here, Rook, let me show you my space stations in my system that I have built.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said that is what alts are for. Rook the Woe said, yeah, I remember when it first came out, thought that was awesome.
No, don't. Oh, it's trying to plot a route there. That's too far anyway. Good. Why didn't it? Oh, I got to be in architect mode. My bad.
Just a place, their memories I can't.
Ah, good for you. Why is that not working? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Jeez. I was playing on my Linux systems earlier. And for the life of me, I was like, why isn't Elite seeing the joystick?
Tortoise 414 said Struth Rook.
And I figured out I was plugging it into the wrong computer. Because there's two computers. I use one for the actual streaming and one to play the game on. Let's try this again now. There we go. Now we got a system map.
Rook the Woe asks, you still using the same one?
I am. For my Windows system, I'm using the same computer.
Rook the Woe said, or are you using the other one that was left there?
I'm using all the other ones. Well, not all, but I'm using the one of them that you left that I replaced the CPU in. Actually, two of the computers you left. And I want to show you some of the stations. There's one outpost. There's one named after Smokey. There's my fleet carrier. Dustin's Dilemma. Where? Oh, okay. Well, I'm missing something. Oh, there it is.
Gamer 4530 said, very nice system.
One called Alexander's Rest.
Rook the Woe said the cat's pure LMAO.
Yep, that's my carrier name. Cat's purr. Back to ship I'm in right now. If you look in the upper right hand side of the screen, it's called Curious Cat. In fact, you will get a look at it here in a moment. Let me get out and scan this stuff. I'll show you what the ship looks like. It's called the Mandalay. It's got really good jump range. It is a good system there because it has reses with pirates. It's got mining hotspots, including tritium.
Rook the Woe said LMAO the cat theme is just like you rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
That's me. I love cats, you know.
Every system holds another gift.
I'll show you my ship. Maybe. Give me, why won't it give me the, there it is. Oh, my video card died though. I might have told you this already. My RX 580 died. So I'm using the 1050 Ti that was in that other computer.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said, I have a nice set of favorited pics of Curious Cat. Closing parenthesis.
Man, everything is super
Said,
slow.
oh Lord,
What's
it's
going
good,
on?
but can't keep up with modern stuff.
At any rate, that's it. I don't know why my computer, this computer cannot keep up with everything because it's the GPU, but it's underpowered. But hey, it's working. Nothing limiting the frame rate and cutting some graphics back and solve. I need one more sample here. 1050 is I'm lucky it was available. That's all I can
yeah,
say.
sorry, loudly crying face emoji. Even when I had it, I tried to overclock it because it couldn't keep up.
So I have to wait sometimes for things to render in. Excuse me. Come on, one last one. You know you're right here somewhere.
Rookthawoo said, but I'm glad you're well. I'll reach out tomorrow if that's alright.
Yeah, sure. It'd be nice to hear from you. I have to go shopping tomorrow, but I can always get a hold of me by phone, so. Or messenger. Hey, let's just tap the ground because that's how we roll.
Rookthawoo said, yeah, all my stuff is the same still.
Not very happy with the response this game has given me. It's very laggy. Okay, it says it's okay.
Rookthawoo said, but I'll reach out tomorrow. I will talk to you later.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in and saying hi. Good to see you. One way or another.
Rookthawoo said, good night, and yeah, it's good to see you too.
Good night. Waiting to disembark. I ran out of coffee. Literally. So I'm drinking hibiscus tea. It's not the same, and it's very tart because I didn't put much sugar in it. But it's good. Good for me. Okay, we're done here. Let's go.
Curious cat, flying far. Curious cat, touch the stars. One more world.
I sure hope that route lot failed. There is other life on this planet, but I'm going to ignore it like I normally do. I'm not sure what I guess I should look and see if that screwed the route up. Oh yeah, holy cow. 624 jumps. Wait a minute. We should be way more than 20,000 light years from there. Is the route plotter letting you plot long, big routes now? Oh, what's up with that? 624 jumps. Damn. $47,000 light years. Look at that. You plotted a route there. When did they change that? It used to be limited to 20,000. Holy cow. That sure solves a lot of problems getting to Sagittarius A and beyond, though. I mean, wow. Okay, what I want to do now, this is the right place. I want my location.
Star charts and scanning beams, far past where others dare. Each pulse of light reveals new worlds beyond compare. These empty
Where are you at? I know you're hiding somewhere.
and I must answer all through.
Hell, I don't remember if it's something's here.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said I'm getting skunked in a Clippius hunt.
Clippius oftentimes co-locates with some other biology. I don't know how many biosignals you have there. I have to go see what... I didn't bookmark the waypoint 9, so I have to... EHR. Not this one. Here it is.
Ships log another dawn on planets strange and new. Ancient mystery spawn in skies.
Isn't anybody impressed that you were able, is able to plot a route 47,000 light
At
years?
Bacchus Gamer 4530 said it just doesn't want to reveal itself.
Someone tell me
Plenty of other
when that
signs around
happened.
though.
Further than ships can sail, past where the brave turn back, following stellar trails, down every astral track, where the light's been seen before.
Someone tell me when that happened. It's new to me. You know, it seems like a month ago or so I tried to plot a route and it was...
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said the ability to plot long distance has been doable for a while, but not always from every area.
Well, I understand jump distances and things like that. The route plotter has never been perfect anyway, but I know there was a hard limit before on that, so...
At Bacchus Gamer 4530
I know,
said
because
when the galaxy
if
plotter
sometimes
is
like I've got
very
route
hit and
plotted
miss.
right now, if I exit the game and bring the game back up and try to... I've had occasions where I had an existing route and I quit the game and I start the game back up and try to replot to carry on, and it just refuses to do it. Until I would move a couple of stars over or something, and then it would suddenly start working again. I had a big time problem with that going to Ericsson Star. And that's another one of those systems that takes a huge jump range to get to, unless you follow a specific route in, which I was trying to get to the beginning of the route. And even then you still have to do an FSD injection.
Another system on my screen.
Depending on your jump range, you may have to do 2 or 3.
Hands steady on controls as the scanner comes alive. Feel the ship beneath me hum.
I'll probably only stream about 2 hours tonight unless I start I don't know, getting a burst of energy. Maybe go think about some more dinner. Dinner again. I already ate once.
S starting in 1 minute.
Well, that was a real surprise to see Rook the Woo, I mean, come in. Very happy to see that. I did not notice the count, damn it. I need an overlay on my screen that tells me the honk value, like it is there. It stays up or something, because I always forget. Okay, must be 2 stars. All right. I don't know where the second one is, but hey, I don't care. About time to find another Earth-like. Last Earth-like I found scored 37. I knew it wasn't going to score well because of the atmospheric pressures and stuff. It was the right size and everything, but the atmosphere was a little messed up. Like 4% oxygen.
These words have opened up my core. Each world I find something in me.
Nothing here but stars.
Each world I find sets something free. Out here is where I learn to see.
I like hibiscus tea, but I really like it a little sweeter than that. And with some ice. I have ice in it. I got the hibiscus though. There was a person that was talking about healthy teas and stuff. I can't remember if she was on YouTube or on Instagram, because I don't use Instagram really, but the guy that turned me on to Elite Dangerous posted a lot of his pictures on Instagram, so I actually created an Instagram account to go look at his pictures. But I found this woman that, and she was selling like dried hibiscus, flower leaves and stuff to make tea, and this is years ago. I ended up buying some from her, and I had some left over, and it's all sealed up in a plastic bag. I thought, well, it's probably still good. And it seems to be. Can't believe I ran out of coffee though. Fix that tomorrow too when I go shopping.
My ship cuts through the dust and stone.
Don't be behind the star. Oh, crap.
Pushing on alone. Each asteroid could be my.
Usually I wait till I get up to 1C or so before I stop, and that puts me far enough away from the star, usually.
Into this life I chose for living.
Okay. Another Class K star coming up. Ads are over with. Welcome back. You didn't miss nothing. You ever find that Eclipus, or whatever it's called there, cause?
Primary star. Undiscovered.
A field of spinning metal death, but I was built for fights like this. The scanner picks up something new.
Nothing here.
Whatever waits out there for me, I'll face the odds, however slim.
Beautiful Existence asks someone ripping up the black.
Hey, beautiful
At
existence,
Bobfuse
welcome
Gamer
in.
4530 said, I'm going to try one more section of the moon for a sample. Is worth 8.42 to 16.2 m.
There you go. Don't give up unless you have to. How you doing today there, excuse me, beautiful existence? Out here doing my thing with heading towards the Distant Worlds 3 waypoint 9. Got a ways to go still.
At John Malivore said Project Sim Star Raid. At Wernick said tilde Sim Star Raid tilde.
Oh, a raid on YouTube. I've never had one of those before.
Beautiful Existence said I am good, had power problems earlier, had to replace an outlet and a breaker. At Joshua Pritt said Project SimStar Raid.
Well, welcome in. What were y'all playing before y'all raided me? I don't have enough people to raid other people on YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers. Hint, hint.
At John Malivore said Elite Dangerous.
Excellent.
At Wernick said Elite. At Gentle Berserker said Project SimStar Raid. At Joshua Pritt said Elite Dangerous.
Now you guys are just doing that to hear it talk, right?
At Dragon of 86 said Project SimStar Raid. At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said found it. Third time was the charm. At Great Gray Fox said waving hand emoji, waving hand emoji, waving hand emoji, waving hand emoji.
Waving hands back at you.
Wernick said no, we're just responding. At Joshua Pritt said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I have a few commands that work on YouTube. I have far more things set up for Twitch. But YouTube doesn't have same features that you can do, like the channel point redemptions and things, as far as I know. I didn't know about raids until somebody told me they tried to raid me, but my settings were wrong, and it took me forever to figure out where those were at, but I finally figured them out.
I was boxing with the wife and losing.
Why?
At Project SimStar said YouTube's where I put all my points in.
Fair enough. I'm not adverse to YouTube, but I've been on YouTube for 18 years. You know, something like that. I just haven't been streaming on YouTube, live streaming on YouTube. I think I've got lots of videos from previous live streams from Twitch archived on YouTube.
Beautiful Existence said just kidding, of course. At Wernick said SimStar folk, don't forget to give our new friend a like, and possibly a follow.
Sweet. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I'm out here, if you're familiar with Distant Worlds 3, I'm headed to Distant Worlds 3's waypoint 9. I bought a Caspian at waypoint 8 at Rainbow's Inn, but it didn't have the jump range to leave Rainbow's Inn, or fuel scoop, etc., etc. So I went back to waypoint 7 where our squadron fleet carrier is parked, and transferring it there. It should be there actually now. Because it'll be returning to the bubble probably before I will. And oh, I don't have to wait 133 hours to transfer it. 15 bodies here. I'll forget that number in just a moment because I'm old. I'll show you where I'm currently located at right now. That's where I'm at. I'm going to give you something for reference.
Beautiful Existence said, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go?
Up. Always go up. You can see Commander Arcanic over there doing his green gas giant hunt. Bubbles over here. We're like 47,000 light years from the bubble. Beagle points on the right. Over here is where waypoint 8 was. Is that right? No, that's where waypoint 7 is. Waypoint 8 is... Oh, I don't know. I get confused. Okay, waypoint 8 is here. I'm heading over here to waypoint 9. And en route, I'll see if I can find a bunch of stratum tectonica.
GGGs?
I've never found one. It's on my bucket list. I'm Elite 5 in exploration, exobiology, trade, not Elite 5 in combat. And one of the things that keeps me going is the chance someday of finding a green gas giant. I stumbled across one in the wild. I've been to a bunch of them. I followed the green giant expedition route and went to a bunch of green gas giants. But in fact, I think I was over in the area where Arcanic is now, and I stumbled across one in the wild, but it was already discovered. And I probably that's probably my one chance of ever finding one, organically in my life. But one can always hope.
Beautiful Existence said, I have been colonizing around Omega Nebula almost halfway to Colonia.
Well, I was thinking about, okay, there's 15 bodies here. Let's see what we have. No Earth likes, nothing else good. So let's see. I didn't even notice if it had been discovered or not yet. I do have several tools running. I have Elite Observatory Core running with the BioInsights plugin.
At Wernick said, don't worry. You still have 400 billion chances.
You're not wrong. It's like playing the lottery, man. You can't win unless you play. So I'll never find one unless I look.
A Gentle Berserker said, I found one the other day.
Yes,
but
yes.
Arcanic said it
let's
didn't
do
count
that.
because it was in Mass Effect, not Ed Zany face emoji. A Great Gray Fox said, lol, watch him find a GGG right now.
I got on Arcanic stream a few weeks ago, and we had just met about 2 weeks before then.
Found an Earth-like, so that's why I stopped to colonize it on the way to Colonia.
And I said, guess what I found? Guess. And he's like, what? It better not be a green gas giant. I said, I found nothing. I don't know if I would actually do that if I found a green. Well, first of all, if I found a green gas giant, I would suddenly be in solo, and I would be beating feet after I scan it and everything. I would be beating feet directly to the nearest place to turn in, because it'd be my luck somebody else would have discovered it also. But again, I'm running the BioInsights plugin for Elite Observatory, which when I FSS something, it tells me if there's life there. It tells me what type of life may be there. And that lets me evaluate very rapidly whether I'm going to effort it or not. I'm only looking for stratum tectonica pretty much.
Just a steady pulse, leading the way, breaking through.
There's only bacteria and fonticula in those, because we all know anyway, if it's methane, argon, or neon with 1 or 2 biosignals, it's virtually always cheap bacteria and or fonticula. It's not true if there's 3 biosignals now. Where are you hiding at? You're hiding here somewhere. Oh, Arcanic could get over it. He takes a lot of heat on Discord for that too. I was can't remember which channel it was or which Discord server it was, but he was in there, and other people that were there giving him I won't say a hard time, but they were pulling his strings though pretty good. He's a good streamer. He's certainly dedicated. Wow. I don't have 200,000 systems scanned or anything or visited.
Joshua Pritt just followed.
Oh, thank you.
Great Gray Fox just followed.
Appreciate that. But I only have like 35,000 or so systems. Where are you hiding at? Not behind. Oh, it's behind the damn star. Oh, grouch. We'll make star tiny. Tinier.
Beautiful Existence said hate that when that happens.
Well, I generally try to go far enough from the star to tend to avoid that. But sometimes I get distracted by chat. And that's okay. I stream to chat with people. I stream for chat, not to play the game.
Him. Need to check if he's tried my pizza toppings recipe yet. Beautiful Existence said yeah, me too.
I'm not sure if I want to go down that road. What are you talking about, pizza toppings recipe? At least it doesn't have 92 bodies like that system did the other day. Man, that blew chunks. Some distance between me and that star.
Beautiful Existence said haven't tried the recipe yet.
Does it have pineapples on it? I mean, I don't dislike pineapples, but I'm not sure they belong on pizza. I'd eat them, but...
Beautiful Existence said I think it has rocks in it.
Oh.
A gentle berserker said talk went to the old, tired discussion about pineapple on pizza, and I shared my favorite.
Well, see,
Pizza
I already
toppings.
mentioned pineapple on pizza. So now you have to share it again. You type that up while I discover this green gas giant right here. Well, I'd laugh if that happened. Well, at least it wasn't blue.
Beautiful Existence said 9mm bullets and pepperoni. A gentle berserker said my favorite isn't pineapple. It's pepperoni, bananas, and blue cheese. At Wernick said the problem with pineapple on pizza is the tomato sauce. One or the other is good.
Pepperoni, bananas, and blue cheese. Well, you know, I like all three of those things. And normally I'd say that sounds disgusting, but I would try it. If someone else made it and stuff, I would actually try it to see if I liked it. Because I like all of those things. I don't know how they would taste together, though. Sometimes you get surprised, you know. The problem with pineapple on pizza is the tomato sauce. One or the other is good. I don't know.
Beautiful Existence said enough with the broccoli. At Wernick said knowing Gentile, I'm always surprised it's not fish.
I've never had anchovies or fish on pizza. But I like
A
fish,
gentle berserker said that's what Arcanic said. So, he promised to try it.
But I like fish, but I don't know if I would like it on a pizza. Kind of like a fish taco or something. I don't know. Then again, with the right sauces and everything tastes good. Put hot sauce on everything, you know. It makes everything taste good. I am going to have to take a bio break here shortly, though, guys. I'm old, so I've been drinking a lot of hibiscus tea. This won't take long.
A gentle berserker said I can't fish. Not on
Wow.
its own, and definitely not in pizza.
I love fish. I like to go fishing. I like to catch what I eat, or eat what I catch. I live on the southern Mississippi Gulf Coast, and the fishing here is pretty good. Whenever I haven't been fishing in a long time, but I used to fish a lot. All kinds of good fish and shrimp here. I'm not sure I would want it on pizza though.
Beautiful Existence said yeah I fish in the Arkansas River.
Arkansas River. I've never fished there. All the fishing I'm talking about is pretty much saltwater fishing or brackish water. There is some good freshwater fishing here, but not real close to here. There's some couple of rivers, but you mostly get either alligator gar where I live, or catfish, hardhead catfish too. Not the good kind of mud cats or anything. And brim, you get freshwater brim. They're usually tiny.
Growing stronger as you venture.
Beautiful Existence said catch a lot of crappie at Broken Bow Lake.
Every star knows your name.
A gentle berserker said I have sensory texture issue with fish.
You know, I've
Can't
heard.
eat it, not even if in a good tasting dish.
I've heard that though. You're not the first
Southern
person to
Miss.
tell me
Yeah,
that,
that'll
General.
be
Some
brackish
people
fishing
just don't like the
mostly.
texture.
Not much better here in Louisiana.
Now, if you want, but once you get off the coast, you know, it's not so brackish. It's still brown, but you have to go past the barrier islands before the water starts to clear up because there's so much silt from the Pascagoula River and the Mississippi River and Wolf River and everything behind the barrier islands, dumping stuff out. So, but it's okay. It's still good fishing. You just can't see what you get until it gets close. Tell you guys what, give me about a minute or 2 minutes. I'm gonna go run do a bio break real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Thanks for waiting. Nice try, because that happens all the time anyway. People come and go. Oh, let's see. I'm just going to, guess I might as well scan this and see. Another water world, which I will ignore with dignity.
Eyes can see, breaking through infinite.
Grab the microphone and get it down where I can talk into it.
Not afraid.
What were y'all playing? What was, I don't even, I feel bad. I don't even know who rated me. Who was the streamer that rated me? What was his name? I don't know.
We must climb. Breaking through
Something star.
eternity.
At
SimStar?
Wernick said
Okay.
Project SimStar.
I'll have to make sure I follow him. Or them? I don't know. What was Project SimStar doing in Elite? Not green. I'm not yet, wasn't green.
At Wernick said he's out hunting Raxwa.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful
Everybody.
Existence said didn't catch the name, but they said they were watching Elite Dangerous. At John Malivore said Project SimStar we were playing Elite looking for Raxwa.
Hi, John. Well, everybody wants to stumble across Raxala.
At Gentle Berserker said I could have the absolute best fish in the world in front of me but I still could not eat it.
That's F star. I got F, K, and G, I think, or F, K, and A, and non-sequence stars in my route filter, so that's all I should stumble across.
At Wernick said you need some good southern US fried fish. It'd change your life.
You like catfish? A lot of people like catfish.
Beautiful Existence said fresh halibut is my favorite fish.
I like a really, yuck, really good cooked, well, not good cooked, well, how am I to say this? Not, I'm trying to say a very flavorful, well-seasoned catfish. It's probably one of my favorite fish, but it's saltwater fishes.
Beautiful
I
Existence
don't know, sea
said
bass,
we caught some off the
stuff
coast
like
of Washington State.
speckled trout or something's pretty good. Flounder, I love flounder. Redfish is pretty good, kind of fishy. Even shark is good. I don't know if you've ever had shark, but shark can be good. You actually caught some halibut? Ah, never been anywhere that has halibut indigenous.
A Gentle Berserker said you can have fermented shark if you ever come to
Oh,
Iceland.
that sounds kind of good. Does it?
Beautiful Existence said yes, they were huge and the meat is so clean and tasty, and not the same if it's been frozen too long.
That's kind of true. That's kind of true about shark if you don't get it processed fairly, pretty quickly. On that fermented shark, what does it taste like? I mean, does it taste more like a pickled shark, or is it? I mean, it sounds good to me,
At
though.
Wernick said, and that's why you don't like fish, Gentle.
Now, there are other fish to try than that, though. I guess Gentle probably doesn't know how it tastes since he doesn't like fish. That would be like me expounding on the greatness of pickled
At Gentle Berserker
pig's feet or
said, I said
something.
you
I've
can
never
have
had
it,
one of those
not
in
that
my
I
life.
would.
Well, I would try it. I certainly would. I'll try anything almost. It's a
At
heart-shaped
Wernick
glow.
said, lol.
Are you in Iceland? What color was that? Okay. Another big fear I have is not giving
At
it time to
Gentle
render.
Berserker said I am, yes.
Okay. What part? I wouldn't know probably. This is Reykjavik. I had orders to Reykjavik in the Air Force, but I retired before I had to go.
That's starting in 1 minute.
My wife was all excited about going to Iceland until she found out how small the living quarters was and everything else with all the kids. It would have been no fun anyway. Very pretty there, though. Gosh, that was back in the 90s.
When no ships run, smoky guards with watchful eyes as they pierce uncharted skies.
Oh, 38. Jeez. I do not like big systems. It's so often, it takes so long for me to scan them.
Beautiful
So often there's
Existence said, I
nothing
know
there.
time goes by so fast.
Ads are going to start on
A
Twitch.
gentle berserker said, "Ah, I literally live on the former Air Force base."
Oh. Closer to me, closer than I've ever been to it.
At Warna casks on a volcano, but that's pretty much all of Iceland, eh, gentle?
That's just their natural heating system. Geothermal and electricity generation system. I don't blame them for doing that if it's there and relatively constant. There's going to be nothing here. Well, there's a chance or something. We'll see. Plus, there'll be some high-paying tubas there, which I will ignore.
A gentle berserker said, not going to split hairs, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Oh, 4 more to go. One gas giant with moons, probably. It's not green. If y'all have never seen it before, I'm using, as I said, the BioInsights plugin, and its output looks like that. You can see on planet A or 3A, it's one biosignal. It's telling me that it's one of these types of bacteria. This one with 3 bios on planet D. Whatever you find there will come from this list, and I can almost guarantee the Aleota and Concha is going to drop off, leaving the Bacterium, Stratum, and Tubus. Well, since these are both highly unlikely, they'll drop off too, so it'll be the Tubus, Tussock, and Bacteria. So I'm not going to worry about it. Very helpful though to eliminate, eliminate having to go there and map it just to see for sure what's there. I do appreciate you guys dropping in, though. It doesn't happen to me on YouTube much. I mean, I've had a lot of viewers on YouTube, a lot. I've had viewers on YouTube before, but never had a raid
like that
before.
more than the SRV survey app?
I have played with the SRV survey, but in all seriousness, I had BioInsights first, and it does everything I want pretty much. So I never really gave SRV survey a real use. I have ED Copilot also, which doesn't do the same thing and it talks way too much, so I got rid of that. So I pretty much only use ED Discovery and Elite Observatory Core, and I have the Dangerous Journal Processor running, because I like to do voxel surveys sometimes.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said SRV survey is handy.
Well, I have three
I don't
monitors.
like so much that it blocks some of the screen,
Yeah,
but then I don't have to look away from the screen so much for what I need to know.
So I have three monitors, though, and I can just glance over. And plus, it does an overlay on the screen briefly for about 5 seconds, listing what BIOS it sees, and that fades off, but it still stays up on the main display list for it. I also have voice attack, which it's always running. It's what's doing the auto honk and stuff.
4530 said I have 3 monitors too,
I need a fourth.
but just need a 4th hog.
As especially, you know, I don't, you know, I mean, when it's streaming and stuff, I need a 4th. I tried streaming when my computer was broken. Well, the hard drive had died in it, so I installed a Elite on a smaller computer, primarily just so I could log in and transfer money to my carrier that needed funds drastically. It took a couple of months to get the drive replaced. But I actually tried streaming with that other computer, and it was pitiful. I basically had to stream at 480p. And in fact, I had to do 480p for a long time because before I got fiber, I only had DSL, and it was, I could do a 6 kilobit stream, you know, like at 720p or something. But if anybody else was trying to use the internet, it would choke because it only had a 2 meg upload. Now I've got a gig up and gig down, so I don't have those issues anymore.
A Gentle Berserker said I also have 3
Right.
screens.
I haven't
still
played
like
much.
the SRV survey overlays.
I
They're
haven't played
also
much in
extremely
VR.
handy in VR.
My VR headset is. My son donated to me a Quest 2, and I found it very exciting to play this game. But since my main GPU died, I don't think that 1050 Ti could handle much in VR. The RX 580 had enough issues. It worked okay, don't get me
At
wrong.
Wernick said I feel so poor now. Only 1 screen at the moment.
Well, you know, if I was just playing a game, you could get by with 1 screen. But right now I've got the streaming software OBS on my right hand side, Bio Insights on my right hand side, and a couple of other little things that don't really interact with me much. On the left side I've got the stream managers for Twitch and YouTube. I don't even have Kicks up, even though I'm streaming to Kick. I never get any viewers there really, but I'm streaming there. And and the chat, I've got three different chat windows open, even though they generally say the same thing. But when I do it that way, depending on which window I type in, I can selectively send it to specific, instead of every time I type something, I can make it go to all 3 streams at one time, or I can send it individually to a stream. So I generally leave one chat set to YouTube and the other chat set to Twitch. Plus, then there's the overlay for the stream that shows the chat. And the only reason I am doing this multi-streaming business now, really involving Twitch, is Twitch is now allowing the overlays to be shown. You know, for the longest time, they would allow multi-streaming to other platforms, but they didn't allow you showing other things from that
Gentle
other
Berserker
stream.
said a 1050T would really be pushing it for VR.
Yeah, I don't think it could actually handle it. It's hard enough just to play the game normally. I had to cut back a couple of graphic settings and everything. I've got 32 gig of RAM. I've got a Ryzen 5 3800, I think. And Right, but my monitors are all HDMI monitors, and they're all limited to 60 hertz. So I had, with my RX 580, I just set a hard limit to 50 or 60 hertz so that it wouldn't stress out. Right now I've got it set to 50 or 30 hertz, 30 frames per second because of the 1050's a wimpier card. Even though I'm streaming in 50 or 60 frames per second, the gameplay is not really doing much. And that's fine with me. I don't need. I can survive the lower frame rates because I'm old and I'm just flying a spaceship and doing what I do. I don't need the ultimate in graphics and stuff. Though I would like to have a stronger GPU. Someday I'll have to effort that, other than using someone's hand-me-down. I was really surprised that 580 died. I was just watching YouTube. I wasn't even doing anything, just watching YouTube, sitting here, and all of a sudden all three monitors went black. And I was like, oh my God, the computer died. But I finally troubleshot it down to enough to find out that it was the graphics card and not the computer or the hard disk or anything. And it was very fortuitous that I had the 1050 laying about that I could use. 19 bodies here. Fair warning, I'm only going to be streaming about another 30 minutes. Stars keep moving past my door base. Or I may just get the urge to say, I'm going to call it here, but...
A gentle berserker said I have a 1080T and I struggle just playing in VR. A gentle berserker said some update in the last 8 years made the game heavier to run.
Well, I think Odyssey coming out made the game heavier to run, first of all. I bought this computer specifically just to play Elite. This is pretty much the only game I play. But I only had Linux systems when I discovered Elite Dangerous.
Good, I am getting ready to hit the hay myself. A gentle berserker said I was running the game in VR much easier in 2018.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could run Horizon still. Oh my gosh, hang on. But these walls feel closer now than they've ever been. Okay. Back at it. What was I saying? Oh, I had discovered the game but I only had Linux systems. I used Linux at work and I had Linux at home. And getting the game to run under Linux back then in 2020 was much more difficult than it is now. Now it's pretty easy with Steam. But so I ended up buying a computer. I bought this computer, this gaming system. This one I could afford. And it had the RX 580 in it and 16 gig of RAM. I went ahead and got another 16 gig. And how much of this system? Okay. What am I doing here? But and it's performed quite well. I have no problems. I can even run the Cyber up before I lost my RX 580. I've got Cyberpunk, and the only reason I have Cyberpunk is I bought it with the intention to gift it to my son on Steam. And when I told him about it, he goes, "Well, I already have it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So now I have it. Star Citizen, which I can run. At least I could run. I haven't tried it on this card, but it ran okay on my RX 580. So I really haven't had any issues with games that I like.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said I have less than 20 jumps to a carrier left, but I keep running into systems with stuff to scan.
And why is that a problem, Commander? If you had the willpower, you could just not scan. I mean, keep blowing a truck. And I understand, though. When I'm traveling a long distance from point A to point B and I want to get there, it is hard for me to just jump through a system without scanning it, especially if it's only like 5 to 12 or so bodies.
Gamer 4530 said not a problem at all, laughing face.
Who is it? Synthetic Humanoid. He's like that. He has to scan everything. But when I'm traveling, I'll get into a rhythm where I'll do like 9 or 10 jumps and then scan a system, and then do another 9 or 10 jumps and scan a system.
Said the curse of the black. Always something shiny to scan.
Something bright and shiny over there. Yep. I'll be doing what I'm doing here, and I'll look at the screen, and I'll see a little fuzzy dot off in a star off in the distance, and I'm always looking for planetary nebulas. And you know, I'll go, oh, what's that? And I've been known to say and travel sometimes a substantial distance to go see something. I do that all the time. I'll see something on X. The Galactic Catalog or whatever, whoever they are, will post some cool picture on X. What was it? The Fonticula Fluctus. They had posted a picture of that. And I've never found Fonticula Fluctus in the wild. Never seen it with my own eyes or anything. And I said, well, I'm going to go there and I'm going to scan it, even though I don't get the first discovery bonus, but I'm going to go there and see it. It was 57,000 light years from Sol. I was heading in that direction anyway. And I know it can be found, it has been found closer to the bubble than that, but I was heading over that way anyway. But it's 57, it was a long distance away. But I did go there. I found it, I scanned it, and took pictures and left.
Every world you find comes alive, breaking barriers untold, making history thrive. From this station I watch you soar.
I'm sure happy to see the auto mod is blocking those top viewer spammers now. And you guys on YouTube, before the raid, somebody did the jump scare and stuff, so you probably missed that. They have a lot of other features that are available on Twitch that I don't have on YouTube. Oddly enough, I do have more features on Kick than I have on YouTube, because Kick more closely emulates Twitch's functionality. I mean, it has channel points that accumulate with time watched that you can redeem for events and things, which is what the jump scare uses. You have to watch X amount of time to accrue enough points to purchase it with those channel points to do. But there are a bunch of other commands that may or may not be available on YouTube. Got to go scan you some bacterium in Foreman. Yeah, that's always good. Good luck on that. A real person, a skilled pilot, skilled explorer would do it on the dark side.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said, gotta go scan me some bacterium in Formum.
See, I gotta go scan me some Stratum Tectonica. I gotta go scan some Stratum Tectonica. That's what I gotta do.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said Chuck Norris can scan bacteria on the dark side of planets, not mere mortals.
Well, I studied his technique, and I have scanned bacteria on the dark side more than once. One time on purpose, the other time was because I had to, because it was just a dark system. Okay, we have Stratum Tectonica on C3, which is where we are going to go next.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said lol.
Only
At
226,000 light
Wernick
seconds.
said woo. Finally done with the last planetary landing for this primary port's materials.
What, CMM Composites?
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said has been a little while since I ran into some stratum. Am about due.
There's a lot of stratum out here. I'm looking. I think I have 760 million in stratum so far. And this will give me another 95 million. So it'll be okay. But we might want to use a SCO drive to get there, or we'll be there all day traveling.
At Wernick said yeah, the CMMs and the ceramics.
I have almost everything now to build a system in my own colonized system. I don't think I have CMM composites though, or the ceramics. I do have like the food items and things and stuff and everything else, because I've got settlements and I got I don't know, outposts and asteroid base. They're all. I don't have any tier 3s though. That really upset me because I was going to build a tier 3, but it needs 18 tier 3 credits, and there's no way I can do that without destroying my stuff and rebuilding them again or something just to get more points. And I'm not going to do that. I've got my economy and everything working the way I want it. It's got everything I want and need. So I'll just build another system someday somewhere else, and I'll start with a tier 3 or as soon as I can instead of waiting. Why am I stopping so early? Let's try not to do another loop of shame. Not that it bothers me, but
At Wernick said I'm only missing
I think I have those because I have military bases and
I'm
stuff.
colonizing 9 systems all at once.
I don't remember having to leave when I
At
built some other
Wernick said, but
systems
the
for
main
that.
system supplies everything but those 2.
You have a fuzzy spot off in the distance, but I'm sure that's another galaxy, it looks like. Come on, let's go. We're going to embarrass ourselves. We might as well do it with
Gentle
style.
Berserker said I found a voxel a couple of months back that had stratum after stratum.
Well,
I found 5 or 6 of them in 3 consecutive systems.
This region that we're in right now, I have found a lot of stratum. There's a lot, literally a lot. I made 1 billion credits just coming, I mean, on one little trip out, I made 1 billion credits and stuff. I wasn't even trying.
Gentle Berserker said probably should go back there and finish cleaning it out.
Well, at least finish mapping the voxel, right? My throttle's at 0, so we're not going to do it this time. We're gonna spiral. Come on, spiral in. You got this. Yeah, we got control.
At Wernick said I need an anarchy system for the battle weapons and stabilizers, but my plans for the first 8 systems didn't work for that, so I had to add.
Through silver storms and sapphire spirals I implore. With every echo, every daring drift, there's more. I see you scan the endless, scan the trembling blue, where midnight.
I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I think the server takes tomorrow night, but I would say I'm going to, but I might, but I'm not going to promise to, because who knows? I do this for fun sometimes. That sounded very much like a ship has arrived message. Ah, the Caspian. I just had already gotten there hours ago. Oh well.
My fearless friend descend. I call to you.
5 bios here. Aliota bacteria content. Aliota's pretty good. It's 7 million if it doesn't drop off the list. Tubus is 11 million. Where am I? Almost the wrong planet. No, this is the right planet. This is I'm reading the data from the wrong planet.
Mapping
This is just stratum and bacteria.
Next body to map is D2. Body C3.
So I'm saying, where the hell is the
Has high
stratum? There is
biological
stratum on the
value.
other planet, but it's not stratum tectonica, so I won't be going there. This should be easier to spot on this darker soil. Earom's online. So you guys on YouTube, do you guys watch Twitch or do you just YouTube only? There's a really good community of elite dangerous people on on Twitch. I'm finding more and more people on YouTube though. I mean, that's good to know. I mean, that there are people on YouTube.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said YouTube only for me.
Beacons burning, yearning, casting trails in crooked lines. I say ascend inside this tide of time.
Yeah, this will work. Dark. It should show up real nicely. Let's go over here. Yeah, I meant to do that. I did not mean to come down in the crater, but hey, since we're here.
A gentle berserker said I like it either way. I follow the content, not the platform.
Well, I like streaming the technicalities on YouTube and Kick actually more than Twitch because you can stream at higher bit rates and better video quality and stuff. But I'm limited on Twitch to 6 kilobits. But I am mostly more familiar with Twitch since that's where I started out playing and streaming on there. And there again, though, there are a lot of very helpful people on. You can go into any streamer's chat generally and ask a question or stuff and be welcomed in. Most streamers are like that too, though. But sometimes there are a lot of streamers. When I say a lot, on a lot of people on Twitch. You're lucky if there's 200 people watching Elite Dangerous streams. The highest I've ever seen it was like 1,400.
Stratum tectonic is confirmed present. Base value 19.0.
But hey,
Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
here's what it is.
First
Someday,
partial
though,
sample collected.
we'll see. Every once in a while, very, very rarely, I get a real person on
A
Kick.
gentle berserker said Twitch has the advantage of much lower latency than YouTube.
Well, you can set YouTube to ultra low latency like I have. And that helps a whole lot with the response time to respond back to chat and stuff. But you're not wrong.
Minimum distance reached.
Kick and Twitch are both far better, I think, about the latency issue. I haven't really checked out the latency on Kick that much, though. The Twitch can be relatively pretty fast in that regard. But I think YouTube actually started out more as a video platform, not a live streaming platform, but they've made a lot of good progress. No real complaints about Twitch, though. I mean, now that they've lifted the restriction on multi-streaming and stuff, and things like putting the chat overlay on my screen, showing the chats at least this way, that way, in the text-to-speech of the stuff. At
That's
least
starting in 1 minute.
now I can have people on Twitch talking to people on YouTube in chat, and before that was quite cumbersome to do, if at all possible.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
To wrap up this system, I'll do about another 10 minutes or so, and I'm going to call it quits for the night, guys. I'm going to get my beauty rest. Lord knows I need it. Not the rest so much, but the beauty. I think I've lost that battle already. That's okay, though. I had fun.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said, "Yeah, it is growing late."
I forgot all about
Baku's Gamer
bringing you up on Discord.
4530 said, "I might have to neutron hop to get to the carrier."
I run.
At Wernick asks you running radio
All of my music
something else for music.
was AI generated. It's just about 8-hour loop of AI music that I've generated
At
on.
Baku's Gamer
I'll wait till the
4530
text
said,
is
"No
over."
worries." At Baku's Gamer 4530 said, "And I just hit a system with 28 worlds."
And I went to a site called, at the time it was called Riff Fusion, and they had an open beta, and I signed up and was on it, and I generated all kinds of music and songs. Most of it's all Elite Dangerous or exploration themed and stuff, except for a couple of songs. But now it's called Producer.ai. It's pretty much like Sunu and stuff and other things, but that's where I have it. And what you're hearing as background music is just a compilation of basically all the songs I had it generate, and I put them all into one big file to let it play. I don't have to let it, but I don't remember. I know on my Linux box I've got it as one big file, but on Windows OBS can play all the files in a directory, so it might be just doing that. I don't remember. Okay, but we are done in this system now. Let us check the next system.
Landing gear retracted.
Whee! No mountains to go fly through.
A Gentle Berserker said, "I'm calling it quits about now, myself.
Yeah,
It's 3:20 a.m. over here."
I'm trying to make it to a 2-hour stream, so I'll stream for another 10 or 11 minutes or whatever, and then I'll call it quits. Thanks very much, though, Berserker, for coming in and hanging out. I know you might have tagged along with the raid, but thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. I do enjoy chatting with people. We need a discovery scanner. All right, let's go.
At Wernick said, "07 Gentle. Love the verbal sparring with you." At Gentle Berserker said, "Have a good night, y'all. Nice chatting with you."
Nice chatting with all of you guys, too. I do appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Let's go.
Empress_Xcadril just followed.
Oh, Empress, welcome in.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you for the follow.
At Gentle Berserker said, "Same Wernick." At Baku's Gamer 4530 said, "Goodnight Gentle Berserker." At Gentle Berserker said, "07.
No, I do appreciate it very much, but like I said, I am going to be ending here. I'll check this next system, and assuming it has something to check, it may not. If not, then we'll go to another system. Go to a system that has some bodies to check, and then call it quits after
A
that.
gentle berserker said subscribe.
Well, I appreciate
so we'll
that. Thank
probably
you.
meet again.
I'm sorry the alerts are not working, though, for YouTube. I don't know why. I've got both StreamerBot alerts enabled and configured, and Stream Elements alert set up. They work when I test them, but they don't work when somebody actually does something on YouTube. They work for kicking for Twitch, though. Go figure. I appreciate that. That's
Warnick
good.
said, looks like we got you over 250 tonight.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's been something I've been trying to get. That's just about half of what I have on YouTube on Twitch.
John Malivore said you went from 249 to 256, so you got some new sub BS.
I find it hard to use the word sub because sub on Twitch is a different thing. It's a paid thing. It's kind of like joining, I guess. But on Twitch, we call that a follow. And y'all guys said y'all followed earlier. There's more Stratum
John Malivore
Tectonica.
said subscribers, I meant.
Right. So I don't usually go around going, hey guys, I need y'all to subscribe, unless I'm very clear about, saying, if you're on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to me. That's 2 Stratum Tectonicas in this system so far, so I think I'm going to be here a while. And 1 possible. This is going to be good. One time I found 5 Stratum Tectonicas in 1 system. That was a good payday. So we got 2, possibly 3.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said 11 jumps to the carrier.
Oh, you don't need a neutron for that. That's just, 10 minutes, man. If you don't scan
At
anything.
Bacchus Gamer 4530 asks how many in one system.
5. That's the most I've ever found is 5 planets in 1 system that had Stratum Tectonica. And it was all undiscovered, too. I found 4 several times, though, but I've never... Now, okay, in all honesty, that was a multi-star system. It wasn't a single star. But that was 5, and I think there was 2 or 3 stars there. But looky what we got here. Planet 1 has 1 biosignal, and it's either bacteria or stratum, but when you have Cerebus aceribus bacteria, 90% of the time, that's what it's going to turn out to be. 2 bios here, 2 bios here. Both, so we know we're going to get Stratum Tectonica there. Informing bacteria, which I'll ignore, and that's it. So we'll go to 1, 2, and 3 and see what we get. I don't expect Planet 1 to actually have it though, but hey, won't know until we actually map it. Sometimes you get lucky. Why did I pick Wake Scanner? I don't want Wake Scanner there. We want Planet 1, 2, and 3. We'll start with 1 and work our way.
John Malivore said I found a station a little in the black by random down this town.
Oh, down this town. Okay. Well, that's cool. I guess that happens sometimes. Were you far away from the bubble, or is that just on the outskirts of the bubble, or? Now this song you're hearing is called the Bob Song, and Commander Orange Phoenix made this song.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said, no one wants a freaking ice world, love it.
of discovery.
At
and
John
exciting
Malivore said
mystique.
15 jumps at 30 LR a jump.
With the FSS scan, you can totally see that pointer is sitting exactly where it
At
should be.
Wernick said, and while you're there you can deposit a few thousand samples of bacteria with your boot. Maybe in another few million years it'll turn into something else exciting to scan. At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said gotta grab more bacterium in Forma.
Not me, I'm going to ignore the one that's here. This will put me over a billion, I think. Well, maybe. We'll see. Be close. It depends on whether it's 3 or 2.
Just one little world, a Bob I can call mine. What a world shine with a brilliant hue and Monia dreams, oh they're calling too. But deep in our hearts we can't help but feel that the real jewels out there, Bobs are the true appeal. With the FSS
And it's the bacteria. As expected. Now we go to planet 2. Go for the good stuff.
new population can't go home. Oh, is it a freaking
Not
rocky
very far.
when it's blatantly a
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said I have about 1/2 billion in Exo since playing off on at 1600 is now 2230 and none of it is from Statum.
That's where you and I...
Sometimes you just gotta slowly grind.
Oh, that's true, but that's where you and I differ. I don't slowly grind. I will find nothing, or I'll find something of high value. The only exception to that is I refuse to go back to a station empty-handed. If I had to go down for cheap bacteria or something, I will, just so I have something. I have before though. It went out in 3 or 4 hours and didn't find a single thing. That was a bad day.
it is a blatant Bob. It's not
Since I'm length of time it takes me generally to find stratum in a high stratum area, especially, or a high value item. It doesn't have to be stratum. Something say informant or higher, or it might be a good tubus. That's very common to find those things. So
oh God, I've got
I'm not going to waste my time looking for $3 million base value items and stuff. Informant's okay though. I've gotten plenty of informant before. And tubus. Tubus used to be my staple. I used to find tubus all the time. And hope for the good stuff. Not liking this terrain at all. What have we got? What am I dealing with here? Let's try over here.
When I was afraid to leave, everything I knew slipping away from me, but something pulled me further than before, past the lines they said I shouldn't
At Bacchus
explore.
Gamer 4530 said I rarely bother with anything worth a base less than 7 million.
Yep. And sometimes it depends on whether it's discovered or not. I'll still get stratum a lot of times, even if it's discovered, just because it's stratum. And if it's something rare, like Fonticula segmentatus, or something, I'll go for that. That pays good though anyway. It's so rare. Or if it's something cool looking like Electricaea or Recepta. And this is different. Okay. Let's see what materializes before my eyes here. Arrow breaks.
said I'd lose myself out here, but I found truth in emptiness. What once was strange is crystal clear. Now every boundary seems less. The further out I reach today, the more
A little bit of gravity.
home's not where we have to stay, but where we may.
You guys on YouTube, if you haven't seen it yet,
At Baku's Gamer
Stratum
4530
tectonic
said I'm on an ice world
Base
that has
value
a vanilla color to it.
19.01 million.
Lots
Minimum
of blocks
sample
of ice
distance
rock.
500 meters.
but I have a short
First
video
partial
of me
sample
stepping into a geyser and getting thrown 2.4 kilometers up in the atmosphere and perishing upon impact. It's short. It's fun to watch. Well, it's fun. It was funny when it happened. I thought it would throw me up in the air, but I didn't think it would throw me that high.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said my first GEC point of interest submission was approved a few days ago. A beautiful turquoise ice world I called Turquoise Tranquility.
That's cool. I don't think I want that one by
Minimum
itself.
distance
There's
reached.
bound to be some more
You've
over
traveled
here.
over 500 meters from previous sample.
Where stars guide my way.
Out here in the silence, charting every star. The curious cat keeps flying, not sure how far. 1,000 worlds behind me, ice and stone and dust. Still I keep on searching because I know.
And we get to do this all again after I get the next
Second
sample.
partial sample collected.
Whole other planet to go get some.
Leaves in that green, past another ice world, another barren sphere. I whisper to the darkness, are you near? I'm reaching for the wonder that they say can't be
At
found.
Baku's Gamer
Minimum distance
4530 said I was
Traveled
just
over
about to say
500
that the
meters from
bacterium was
previous
stunking me when I drive past a patch. Ha.
Every empty place
Well, at least you found it.
there's something rare and sacred.
What I hate is finding one right off the bat and then having trouble finding the other ones. Those are times when it's good to go back up to orbit and come back down
Faith is
somewhere else and let it regenerate some stuff for you. Roll the dice, you know. Don't have that trouble generally with stratums. Stratum's usually pretty abundant. I've only actually had to go look for stratum a few times.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said I know that pain well.
I'm reaching for the wonder that they say can't be found.
It's not my favorite song, but I kept it in anyway.
Till I turn this around. Every
What surprised me about the AI for
Sample collection complete.
Producer.ai knew about Elite Dangerous. Some of the songs, I didn't tell it to put certain details in, and it came up with things like, you know, frame shift drive and, you know, the terminology and
At
stuff all on
Baku's
its own.
Gamer 4530 said I'm liking the song.
the green gas giants calling. I'm never going back. Oh, I found my miracle. I found my miracle.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Go up. Okay, yep, that was a little faster than I had intended. Normally I wouldn't care if I slam into the ground, but I do care right now. It's happened more than once. Now I want to go to planet 3.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know if I can take much more of this hibiscus tea without putting more sugar in it. Might be just that it's a little strong. Might just dilute it with some more water.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said strangely, I haven't seen a world worth scanning in well over a dozen systems.
Are you filtering on any specific type of stars? That's why I avoid Class M stars. Because A, you don't find stratum tectonica around Class M stars generally, unless they're binary systems.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said no filter. Just jumping straight to my destination.
And there are a lot of Class M stars, so that's why I avoid them to avoid the trash. Oh, there we go again. Zooming by that one. Close enough.
Surface scan by 50%.
Body 3 has high biological value.
Yeah, baby.
Scanner reads a million lights, stars that no one's ever signed. Picard is on, can you feel
Now this would put me. I've got 950 right now. This would put me at what, 930 or 1030 or so.
what you are to leave?
And I still have a long way to go. I'm going to be so rich by the time I get there at this rate.
Engaged.
The universe is yours to claim, Commander. Through the cosmic deep, never stop till the stars all sleep. Nebula clouds part like smoke, alien soul beneath your boots. Every planet that you broke gives humanity new roots. Picard is on, you're the answer to the question.
Let's see what we got.
Every system that you chart,
Very typical. Okay.
you are elite. Commander, Commander, you're the first to see what lies beyond.
At Baku's Gamer 4530 said 8 jumps left.
Well, when I get done with this planet, I'm going to just park my ship here for the night, or at least until I play again. Maybe by the time I'm done, you'll be done just about.
Fuel running low, but the spirit runs high. Picard is our I'm pushing through nebulae sky. Every new world is a chance to be great. Every new stop was more fuel in your fate. They said it's impossible, too far to reach, but you out here proving what courage can teach. Scared to pick up something strange on the right. New civilization, first contact tonight. This is your moment, this is your time. Command our space, the apex of pride.
Landing bounce.
Hope you never be the same. The void tried to break you, but you broke it instead.
Don't you have to have a 1,000 subscribers or something to be able to raid somebody?
At Bacchus Gamer
Someday,
4530 said Waterworld smiley face.
Stratum Tectonicus confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
And notable stellars,
At
huh?
Bacchus Gamer 4530 said and notable stellar phenomena.
What region are you in? You want to tell me exactly where you're at? What region are you in to find all those notable stellars, though? That's something that I have not seen hardly any of in this region. And when we get over closer to Hawking's Gap, I expect
Minimum
to see a
distance
bunch.
reached. You've traveled over
There's a
500
whole
meters from
ton of
previous
them over
sample.
at the end of Hawking's Gap.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said and Stratum T with Bacterium Bolu. At Wernick said NSP, nice. At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said let me check the region.
Second partial sample collected.
One more to go. Volu bacteria, that's okay. Isn't Volu on an oxygen atmosphere, though? Did you find Volu and the Stratum T on the same world?
You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I did that before. I was very surprised, actually. Didn't know you could do that until I did it.
At Bacchus Gamer 4530 said I'm near the border of Mare Somnia and the Sagittarius Carina arm.
Okay.
Yes, I found both on the same world.
It's an oxygen world, right? Or oxygen rich or oxygen?
In the black when you're flying solo, never looking back. Thargoids in the distance, an addiction threat, but I got my wits and my Corvette set. From Beagle Point to Sagittarius A-star, I've been places that would leave you scarred. Running in the ring, string records.
Sample collection complete.
Pull up the map here and see what area you're talking about.
The legend that the spaces tell. Dans l'immensité de l'espace profond, je vole vers un avenir fécond. Les étoiles me montrent le chemin vers un destin plus que certain. I am the forerunner.
If I can figure this out.
I will never die.
So there's Hawking's Gap. So where are you at? Where the hell is Mare Somnia, Sagittarius Carina arm? I don't have my arm names turned on, so I have no idea.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Like I was saying though, at Hawkins Gap area, near the end of it, I would expect to find a lot around here. Okay, well that would explain it. I would expect, like I said, I've been through here before, and I found literally so many notable stellars, I stopped going to them. 'Cause, I mean, literally every system I hopped to had one, and they always had the same crap. Okay, well, I don't understand if you're near the carrier. Maybe if I... Okay, I see. You're near the carrier. Okay. All right. Is that carrier your carrier? Is that why I've got a bookmark there? Huh. Well, maybe I'll find some as I'm zipping across here. Maybe I'll find a couple at some point. Could happen, right? At any rate, I have all three. And 1,045,000,000. Okay. Yeah, right. All right, I am, I hate the people on Twitch. I'm going to quit during an ad break, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. Thanks so much for coming in. You guys on YouTube, thanks for coming in and thanks for hanging out. It's always a treat for me to get to meet new people. And those of you on Kick, where are you? I'll try to have a good night. I'm sorry, I was going to bring you in Discord. I forgot all about it. If you would have mentioned it, I would have brought you on. We could have chatted while you were playing. But I'm going to end it here. You guys take care. 07, you guys fly dangerous, and I will see y'all next time. Maybe tomorrow. Definitely Thursday sometime. Well, we'll see. I make promise. I don't want to make promises I'm not going to keep, but I'll try. And when we're I don't know how to say your name. At any rate, thanks so much also for coming in. And all you guys, new subscribers and stuff, I really do appreciate it. You guys take care.
There's an empty seat beside me, where you used to curl and sleep, while the galaxies turned slowly and the void was cold and deep.
Okay, where Nick? Thank
now
you.
I fly these routes alone through the black between the suns, but I swear I hear you breathing in the way the engine hums. You're chasing stars now, smoky, running free across the sky. I see your shape in nebulae every time I'm passing by. The cockpit feels too quiet, but I keep the thrusters bright. You're chasing stars now, smoky, and I'm right here still in flight. I remember how you'd watch me, plot the jumps from world to world, your green eyes catching starlight as the hyperspace unfurled.